Hello, Odd Job Doer here, and I'm doing a little bit of framing today, so I wanted to cut some glass and get ready to do some artwork framing. And what I got here is a piece of glass that I got from actually an old framed item from the thrift store. That's one of my best places to find glass and actually some frames around this town, is to go to the thrift store, find an old picture that's, not very good, and just buy it for the frame and the glass. This piece of glass here is 36 by 24, and I'm going to cut it down to a piece by 14 by 17. So to do some glass cutting, what you'll need is a right angle, 90 degrees, and we'll need some glass, of course. And it's hard to tell, but we've got this big surface of a table. This is probably the hardest thing to come by, is what kind of a surface to cut your glass on. Now this table happens to be, 10 foot by 6 foot or so. And so I could cut pretty good size of glass on it. Some of the items we have are breaking pliers. These here are flat, so you can just grab the edge of the glass and snap off after it's cut. These here are actually, I believe, called breaking pliers. You can see there's a little bit of a curve there in the jaws with a set screw here, which you can adjust for the thickness of your glass. And after you get that and you score the glass, there's a line on top to center it, and just pinch the glass in there and it should crack on that line. These are mostly used for pieces of glass that I'd say are 3/16 or some called a triple strength. What I'm cutting today looks like to be double strength. So double strength is about 1/8 of an inch thick. Single strength is 1/16 of an inch. And then of course you have the 1/4 inch plate glass, which is usually used for tabletops. Also you'll need is a glass cutter. We've got the old Rusty here, and this one here is actually used to put some oil in and make your cuts smoother. I don't need the oil. It also, I think, keeps the wheel lubed down here for scoring. And so this is all I need here, and a tape measure. And here we go. One of the reasons why I'm looking this piece of glass over is that down here we got in the corner, if I can focus in on it, is, well, it's hard to tell, but it's actually some chipped edge of glass, and so I don't want that transferring over to my next project. And so I will be getting rid of this end piece. Alright. So I'll measure. I've got 24 inches here, so I'm going to take the 14th out of this part, and I'll do the 17 this way. Push off the side, slide it over. And now the trick about the glass cutter is that you always offset 1/8 of an inch between the wheel and the edge. And so instead of 17, I'll do 16th and what's that, 7/8. Mm-hmm. 16 7/8. 16 7/8. I'll give a little score here to clean it with my finger. Keep the glass cutter from getting too dirty. Make a nice cut. And I hold down with my hand, kind of press my body into it a little bit, and I start up at the very top here. Make sure the cutter's to the angle. In one motion, you bring it down like that. Clear out this stuff here. And now, have no gloves, but I'm used to this. Gloves, eyewear would be nice to have, but not necessarily. Just kind of bring it to the edge and lift in the middle. Alright. So this piece here we got. Set that over yonder. Give it a twist. So now we should have our 17. Now we'll get our 14 out of this. 9-degree angle. For a 14, you'll do the 13 7/8 over. Make sure your glass is just a little bit off the table at the bottom so your angle does not catch up on the carpeting. Alright, got up there, got up there, swipe the finger, press down, and cut. Lift up here in the middle, and it just separates. Double check for accuracy. 14 and 17. Great. Now just use some cleaning cloth, spray it, wipe it down, and it'll be ready to install in the picture frame. Odd Job Doer, thanks for watching.